bricks, Knox finest.
Yeah, yo, we live, those fine.
Welcome to the 7-Letter Podcast. He is I and I am him, the letter G. I'm here with you because you mean that much to me. I'm going to hurry up and get into today's episode. It's with my homeboy Wonder. He's one of my mentors when I was rapping. He one of the guys that told me I was good enough to do it, and it was off to the races from there. So I'm super excited about this episode. I'm going to quickly jump into what I did this week. I had to work a lot. Picked up an overtime shift. So it was, kind of a hectic week. I volunteered. I went to mentoring at the other hospital for my master's degree program. I went to the gym 5 times this week. Every day after work I went, even though I was tired. So I was on schedule. I did pretty good. I'm very, 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 very proud of myself. Very, very proud of myself. I want people to learn something. I think I was talking to somebody that they told me that they fell because every time I see somebody black at my job, that might be like they could be working in food service or transport. I asked them, what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that they hate this shit, and it takes its toll on them. And I asked them what you want to do. So they'll tell me, and some people they decide to go to school, go to nursing school, you know what I'm saying? So they doing their prerequisites and they haven't been in school in a while. So they never really was students and stuff. So somebody ran down on me and she was like, yeah, I failed my test, you know what I'm saying? And I cried and everything. So I went up, I said, Joe, listen, I failed A&P twice. I failed pharmacology twice. And I had to take it over and over and over again until I got it. You may not pass everything. You may not do your best on certain exams because you aren't really used to the work. But don't give up. Just go harder. So if you felt like you did the best you could do a little more. You know what I'm saying? Because this is it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want you to ever give up. She said, I got to go to work, then I got to go to school, then I got my daughter at home, my son at home. And I'm like, that's okay. Your class is filled with that. You know what I mean? If you go into life thinking shit ain't fair, you're going to have a hard one, for real. Once you get into your mind that this life ain't fair and everybody's dealt a different set of cards, and you accept those cards that God dealt you, and you play with your hand to the best of your ability, things will be all right. Things will be all right, yo. Because I remember when I was trying, we ain't had no car. We was broke. The lights was getting cut out. We used to be writing checks to go get groceries for the family. You know what I'm saying? That's the hand that we had to play with. And it was hard, but it made us rugged, and we got through it. I just don't want you to give up on yourself. You still got what it takes. You know what I mean? You had the audacity to do it. Just stick with it, man. Stick with it, and you'll do just fine, all right? I don't really have much else to say because I'm excited about today's interview. I got a pretty full day ahead of me. I got to take the boys to go get their haircuts. I got to go take the boys to get their $40 haircuts. I remember growing up, haircuts was $7, and my haircuts was better than their haircuts, so that shit is whack. I'm like, damn, $40. God damn. But it is what it is, yo. This is the world we live in. Barbers rob us.
What's up, the audio?
Peace.
There you
Peace.
go, brother. Yo, man, it's good to see you, man. You looking good, man. What's cooking? Good looking?
What's
Looking
goody with you,
good,
bro?
man. Chilling, brother.
How you?
I'm
Thank you. I
good,
appreciate
man.
that.
I'm good, man. I'm good, brother. I feel like crying, yo. I ain't seen you in years.
Yeah, it's been years. It's been years.
Like
It's been
years, yo.
years. You look good. You look good. You look good. Wait, you done slim down and all that, bro.
Yeah. I'm walking around like 225 now. You know what I'm saying? Hey yo.
Yes, sir.
One. I got abs.
You got abs. Where
I swear
you
to
always
God.
had. You always had abs. You heard? This shit's just showing that.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
What's up with you though, man?
I'm
What's going on?
gonna try to turn this volume up a little bit.
All right.
Word. Okay.
Word. Could you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
So what's been going on with you, brother?
Well, I got a consulting firm, the WWOE LLC.
Okay.
So, just working on community affairs, you know what I mean? Trying to spearhead community projects, trying to be an asset to the tribe. That's what I'm trying to continue to be an asset to the tribe.
That's beautiful, man.
We spoke in the past. I don't know if you remember me talking about
I actually
Thomas Mundy Peterson.
Yeah.
So they opened the Thomas Mundy Peterson Park in Perth Amboy.
So you really did this shit.
I mean,
Hey yo, no. It ain't like you really did this shit. But you ain't tell me. Like I that's the last time we spoke. We talked about that.
Yes, sir. Because that's all I was on. That's all I've been on.
That's so dope, yo. That's so dope. That's so dope, man. You deserve it too, man. You deserve some W's, man. Some wins, man. Because I
definitely.
I was listening to like the Strong Arm album, man, and it's a part. We always say like it's a difference between like me and Celine. We was young, you know what I mean. We wasn't yet in our. We could spit some raps, but we ain't know how to like make a song yet at that point. And we did our little solo songs, and the best solo song on the album was your solo song. And it's the deep in both of our opinions. Both of us. My brother said that. He had the best because he was spitting it to me today. Because I said, yo, guess what I'm talking to tonight? Talking to Wonder tonight. And then he just went in, all I sneak, canal, nose dive, and like and then I'm like, yo, man.
It was real.
Yeah.
It was real.
And I'm like, yeah, man, that like we was real young. And I remember like at that point, like in Wonder Life, he was older than us, and he was still chasing a dream, yo. And them bars is deeper because after that, you had got in trouble. Like not too long after.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So
it
was real bars, yo. And it's like
it was real. It was real.
Shit was like when you get to that point in this journey when you're trying to, you know what I mean, do something, accomplish a dream, especially like rap. It's like you get into a sense like a desperation, and you'll do anything. Fuck this shit, man. I'm going all in. You know what I mean? And my nigga went all in.
No doubt.
All in.
No doubt. The same
dream,
concept, the same concept with 50 and that get rich or die trying. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the mindset really when you pursuing this shit. Is you in the hood. Most of us come from, that atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that we all engaged in the bullshit, but we come from the atmosphere that, it put a little fire under your ass. You know what I'm saying? When you get to a certain age, you know what I mean?
And I always kind of like on the podcast, I kind of go back when I talk to artists. Like I talked to Focus last week, and he at that point, that age where it's like, all right now.
It's word. Especially when you add children into the equation. You know what I'm saying?
That too.
Yeah. It gets a lot more serious. It's not, you got to manifest that dream at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't buying the dream. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Really nobody after a while. Because when you chasing the music dream, but that shit take forever.
And it's like
when
you catch a wave, then it happened. But that you do it for years and years and years and years and years, and motherfuckers just start getting tired. You be the only one really still going, chasing the dream, So I just I like And it really mean a lot to me because I know like you really believed in us. You know what I'm saying? Where you like,
No
yo,
doubt.
I gotta get enough money for me to go to the studio. Like I gotta do this, I gotta do something. And you just went out there. Niggas ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
you know, but we was in that
It is
studio.
what it is what it is. It's you know, part of the experience, part of the story. You know what I'm saying? The comeback is so much better. You know what I'm saying? And
redemption, man, is everything. Man.
yeah, word. And avoiding that recidivism rate, because that's so real in our community. You know what I'm saying? You know how brothers they in and out, you know what I mean? And just to have the proper support system in play. You know what I mean? When I got out.
I remember something you said when you was in the halfway house. We went to see you, and he was like, "Yo, I would rather be in prison, yo. I would rather be in prison. This shit, you can get in so much trouble here. You know what I'm saying?"
True indeed. Because they're allowing you to step out into the world, and you know what I mean. You hook up with people that want to get you back popping, but you know what I'm saying. At that point, you got to slow roll it. You got to slow roll it.
For real.
But you know, this is a special day right here. You know that, right?
Wow, what happened?
Come on, man. This is anniversary, man. This anniversary, man. This anniversary. That's 21 years ago today, man. You feel me? Look.
Put it up there.
Look, I still got the joint in plastic and all that. You heard? I still got the plastic on there. You feel me? Word. We accomplished something amazing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
something amazing. You know, because we was trying to.
The first time I heard somebody riding down the street
money.
Playing our joints, man. Nigga was riding down the street playing my shit. I'll never forget that shit.
Word.
That shit was incredible. Yo, I didn't even know. That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's magical. It's magical. It's magical. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, man.
Oh, man, yo. So I want to go back real quick, man. Like what got you into music, man? What made you want to do this, man?
Oh, shit. To be honest, man, I always had a love for music, just overall music, just not necessarily hip hop, but you know, my first album was Eighth Wonder. My mom bought that for us, Sugar Hill Gang shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And my older brother was into the music, singing and all of that. So I just wanted to find a way to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? To get in. I just was intrigued by the whole music industry. You know what I'm saying? Everything about it. You know what I'm saying? The artistry of it. And I wanted to be a part of it. So, you know, I started DJing. You know what I'm saying? That's what really, that's playing records. Just playing records, man. You know what I'm saying? Just being a DJ. Got my opportunity to, you know, be featured on a classic group's album. You know,
that's right. This is
you know
true.
what I'm saying? So in different regards, I achieved my goal. Maybe not financially, but every goal I set for myself, like in regards to being a DJ, it was accomplished. You know, what made me start rapping was you around people and you want to be in, and they don't have the same passion you may have for it. So you got to do what you got to do. It's like, shit, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to figure out how to do it. And I was around so many dope MCs over the years, you know, from around the way. It's really local people who made me want to keep rocking it. Yo, damn, if he could spit, shit, I could do it.
Word. We was talking about when I had first met y'all. Like when I first met Kaz, and I was with my Uncle Joe. We was in the supermarket, and he was like, "Yeah, my nephew rap." So we in the frozen food section. I spit for Kaz. So he was like, "Yeah, come to my studio, you know, meet my artist or whatever." So we get to the studio, and you did. So I go in there, I spit. I'm y'all everything I had. Everything I had. I think I even spit a song or some shit.
Nigga was nice. Nigga was nice.
And we was rapping back and forth. So then I came back. Then nigga said I could come back. I came back again. And at that time you was recording one of those. I think you were recording. If it wasn't San Francisco, it was it wasn't Too Much for him. Too Much for him. He was mixing when I came that day. But I think you were recording. If it wasn't San Francisco, it was my favorite joint. It's called Penis Prophecy.
Okay, Penis. Okay. All right, Penis Prophecy.
Listen, let me tell you something, y'all.
Yeah.
You ever saw Michael Jackson perform Billie Jean? The second best performance I ever saw in my life is when my nigga performs Penis Prophecy, yo. Have you ever seen?
I appreciate that.
If you never seen that in your life, yo, to watch this man perform, because I was still nervous. Like, my first show was with you when we performed in Orange that time. That was my first show ever. And we did another show, like in Newark that Cos had. But yo, it wasn't really but that nigga performed in front of them little bit of people, yo. Like, it was a that nigga gave everything.
That was the philosophy. It don't matter if you're in front of 3 or 3,000. It don't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put your shit out.
Yo, it's one of the best performances that you'll ever see in your life. You've never. The nigga taught me how to hold the microphone where you don't sound all muffled and stuff. Like, so I was the only one in ciphers rapping with you can actually say I wasn't holding the mic like this. You taught me how to hold the mic.
Got that from KRS-One. Don't cuff the mic. Don't
you sound muffled. You sound muffled. Don't hold the mic.
Don't cuff the mic.
Don't cuff the mic. He taught me how to hold the microphone, yo. And he also, if you ever say it, you want to see another good thing. Watch this nigga in the booth when he spit his verse. It's another great show. Like, that's a part of the show. Like, it's a part of
the recording, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's a part of the show. And that's why, like, if everybody saw me in the booth after that, that's why I used to perform the song. It actually makes the words come out better when you actually
come out. It comes out better.
The fucking words come out. It comes out in a certain way. You can actually kind of visualize the things that you're saying if you actually act out what you're saying when you're saying it. It's the performance.
True indeed. True indeed.
That's why I got that from too. Also, the ad libs.
You know, that was like coughing. It was coughing from the smoke, but you scratch it. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Word.
I know. It was all the niggas that yo.
Word.
It's like several artists, yo, that you like walk into and you listen to them, and then when you meet them in person, like, that's that nigga. That's him. Like,
that's that nigga.
That's him. All the shit that nigga's rapping about, that is the person that you will walk in to meet if you feel like talking that day. You know what I'm saying? That's him. That is the artist. He is definitely the artist that you walk into, see that everything he do. Everything he do. The nigga you see on the video
come from that.
That's him.
Come from that era of you got to keep it real. You know, it was about keeping it real. And I sometimes jokingly say I'm when keeping it real goes wrong. You know what I'm saying?
You are. I'm saying you are.
I was doing too much. I was doing too much at the time.
I call difficult people principled, but you are a principled person. And
a principled person, no doubt.
Yeah.
I like that description. I like that. I like that.
Like, when niggas playing with your career, yo, you was not off that shit. At all.
Not at all. Not at all. I wanted to be there. Man. I wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying?
We used to go to New York every single night. Not to do really nothing much. We were just driving around New York, recording footage.
Just to feel the atmosphere and to get the footage. We was a little bit ahead. You know, there was really no platform.
I know.
There was no platform
YouTube
for the reality TV.
Right. There was no YouTube. There was none of this stuff. There wasn't no reality. I mean, it was the real world, but it wasn't like now. Like, yo, we have
no doubt.
Like, everything. Tapes.
No doubt.
Tape. Shit just on the floor. Niggas just laughing, making jokes, studio, whatever.
You got some tapes, right?
I got some tapes. I do have VCR tapes. I do.
I got a dub. I got a dub. You got to send me a dub.
I got them. Actually got to pick them up for my brother. My brother has them because my brother like, y'all can throw these shits away. Like, no, no, do not throw them away. I got cassettes and VCR tapes. I got several.
Yeah, I got some high eight. I got some high eight tapes with some stuff on it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
everything.
I got to get it transferred.
You
Yeah.
got everything. I need
gotta
that.
get it
Yeah.
transferred.
I would love to see that. We got to get that transfer. We definitely have to get.
How your brother doing though?
Yeah, all right, man. Working hard. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. You know, let's busting his ass, yo. Just regular grown man shit. Just going to work, on
No
and
doubt.
out.
Being a grown man.
Being a grown
Yes,
man
sir.
shit.
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? Yeah, he working hard. Everybody's doing real good, man. How's your kids?
Yes, sir. My kids are doing well, man. I can't complain. You know, they staying out of trouble. That's the most important thing, you know, with the boys. You know what I'm saying? Well, they men. I ain't gonna call them boys. They men.
Damn sure ain't. Yeah, they gotta be,
You know,
like, how old is your oldest?
29. He'll be 30 in May. Word. Be 30. He'll be 30 in May.
Yo, condoms deferred got me 4 seeds in. More reason to let my burner do
to let the burner do the talking.
So if you ever want to know why my album's called More Reason, it's because of that line.
More reasons. More reasons.
Great.
That was a great project.
Yeah,
great
it was
project.
Cool.
More reasons. Yeah,
it's pretty cool. Yeah. But that's why it's called More Reason, yo. Because that line always kind of like stuck with me, yo. Like, especially after the fact, after like the whole, you know, the story kind of went out, and when my homeboy came home, he ain't want to rap no more. Like, and I know the feeling now. Like, at this point in my life, like, I know, like, I don't want to do
it. Take you to a certain place, right? You got to have a certain mindset to really be
good.
That artist.
Yes.
Yeah. And
it's hard.
Yeah. Sometimes that artist isn't beneficial for the grown man that you need to be.
Beautifully put. Beautifully put, man. Beautifully put, yeah. It's nothing harder than like watching my boys out here really still keeping a dream, yo. And I wish I had, like, sometimes I feel like, you know, I wasn't tough enough to tough it out. But I had to think about, like, I guess, like my children, what I have to be G's from bricks, like the type of person I have to be, like a savage, an animal, you know what I mean? Like the type of person that talk this shit and he act like that, you know what I mean? I don't want to really act like that anymore.
And
you know what I mean?
They say this, that hip hop doesn't allow you to grow up. You know, at one point they said that. I don't know if that's still the truth now. You know, we seeing some things that could have never been fathomed back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we grew up with hip hop.
There was a time when if you was over 30, and rapping, you was corny. You know, but now you see these dudes.
Yeah, but you know, hip hop. We also growing up with hip hop. We grew up with hip hop. Like, people grew up with, like, you know, R&B and stuff like that. We grew up with hip hop, and so we gonna still listen to it. We gonna find something to listen to. You know what I mean? Nas ain't gonna stop rapping because he got older. Jay ain't gonna stop rapping because he got older. The niggas is special. They just gonna rap about shit that we go through now. You know what I'm saying? Older dudes. I
do say it's a young man's sport, though. You know, after a while, you start to get a little punch drunk. You can't spit them bars as quick.
Well. In being old, in our eldest defense, like, it's kind of like when it ain't that you're not hungry. It's not that you're not hungry anymore. Because I don't think that these young dudes could really, like, if Jay wanted to sit down and put a pen and get on a song with him, I do think he'll smack him around. Same thing with Nas. He'll smack him around. But I just don't think that it calls for that at their age. Like, they can experiment. They got classics already. They can have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have their fan base. They not getting no new fans. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really getting no new fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got us. So, and it's a lot of us. You know what I mean? And we look forward to when they projects drop. So they don't really have that. I wouldn't say it's like it's a young man's sport, because I know a lot of older. I think Nas or Jay can get on a song with any one of these new dudes. You see what happened when they kept on talking about new niggas is this and that. When Jay get on a song with Drake, Jay shines.
Yeah.
They get on a song with Weezy, Jay shines. Any new rapper. It don't really matter. Like, you know? So it's just, it depends on what you listen to too. Like, obviously these people are hearing something differently from us. Like, I don't hear it. I don't know, yo. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying because I love rap so much, yo. I'm really trying to understand what these people are hearing. I don't hear it. It's not on beat. it ain't got no flow. Like I don't hear it. I just don't.
It's yeah, the sound is different. You know what I mean? Just the sound. What they're hearing is definitely different. You know, I think just being born in the computer age, they want to hear computerized shit because that's the way most of it sounds to me. It's a lot of computerized stuff.
I ain't
so
never think of that. I didn't never thought of that.
Yeah.
I never thought of that before. I guess you're right. I mean, I gotta look at like because when I remember when the Chronic came out and my uncle telling me that shit was whack, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I guess it's like that. Like,
it's the air.
It's daytime, yeah. All right, so this is the fun part. This is the fun part.
What's that? Okay.
The fun part, man. The fun part, man. Give me a. If you just got sick of this place, you won the lottery. You got $1 billion. You beefing with Apple. You beefing with Microsoft, Spotify, and all you got is your albums. So you got all this stuff and like, damn, I forgot my music. And you can only take 5 artists with you. Who would they be?
I could take 5 artists with.
5 artists, albums, anthology, everything.
Okay, albums. Okay, albums. So I'm taking Maxwell Urban Hang Suite.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm taking that. I'm taking the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill album with me.
Okay. That's a good one.
I'm taking Off the Wall by Michael Jackson with me.
Off the Wall.
Off the Wall. Yeah, that's before Thriller. You know what I mean? Off the Wall got them Jones on it.
It do.
Yeah. So if you wanna, you know, wanna be stuck, you know, you wanna get it popped a little bit. Yeah. You take that Off the Wall with you. I'm gonna take my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is gonna come with me too.
Kanye West.
Word. That joint's coming.
Wow.
Where I'm at? Lauryn Hill. I got Maxwell joint. I got Michael Jackson joint. I got Kanye joint.
You got
and
Maxwell,
I'm taking
Lauryn, Kanye, Michael Jackson. Oh, you got one more thing.
Word. And I'm taking the best of the impressions.
Oh.
That
what
best
the impressions
of huh?
The impressions thing. Hold up, yo.
Cowboys to Girls.
Oh,
I'll always love my mama. You heard?
They got another joint too that I like too. They got another joint I like too. Hold up. What's it? I remember when you used to.
When I used to.
Bang, bang,
bang, baby. Word.
Yeah, that's my shit. That's my shit. I like that song. I like that. I definitely like that song.
That Best Of album, man, it just, you know, it just touch on a few different periods.
Wow, yo, you got one. I have one rap album on there.
Yeah, I mean
two maybe.
Two. I got
two maybe.
And My Beautiful Dark Twisted. That give you a little bit of everybody on there, you know? So you got variety in terms of the rap shit.
All right, so you bringing Maxwell, I said anthology. You bringing Maxwell anthology, Lauryn Hill's anthology, which is only worth, I guess, 1.5 albums because she was in a group, the other two. She has her Unplugged too, my bad. And she got another one that ain't got no words to it, right? Or some shit, or no beats. Like, yeah.
Only the Miseducation I need.
Dang.
That's all I need.
Surprising, yo, but I you know what? I should have expected that. I definitely should have expected that. Oh, man. What's up with you and Kanye, man? You like Kanye West that much?
Man, one of the top artists doing it, man.
Oh. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what, yo? Dude, you know what I think it is? You know what I think
he came in. You just think about how he came in, who he came in with, right? And how different he was from what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? You being around Cam, Beanie Siegel, Jay-Z, and you say, you know what? I'm not going to try to do none of that shit. I'm going to do this over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took a different lane, and he mastered that shit. And look at him now. You know what I mean? Like,
he's not nothing like that anymore.
Nah, I mean,
it's nothing like that anymore. They're totally different people now.
Nah, I wouldn't say he different. I would just say he just living the dream, and he got the money now to facilitate that. He had to be thinking crazy to think, yo, listen, I'm gonna go to rock. I'm gonna rock the pink polo with the backpack, and the niggas gonna accept me. So he was thinking different then. You feel me? Now he just got the bread to facilitate all kinds of craziness. You know what I'm saying?
I really think I do think like the fact that like the Leo shit holds a lot of weight with you, yo.
Oh no, Gemini. That's Gemini.
The Gemini shit holds a lot of weight with you, yo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's why I'm surprised I ain't hear Tupac in there nowhere. Like the Gemini shit holds a lot of weight with you, yo.
I like Pac. I like Pac.
It holds a lot of weight with you, yo.
It definitely word.
I don't get it, yo. I just never heard nothing like you know what? It's a couple of songs that he made in the beginning that I like. Like I do like the second album. I did like the second album. And I think I like the third album. But I really honestly, to be honest, like I don't think that he's put out, I guess, a good album since I guess my Twisted Dark. What's on my Twisted Dark Fantasy? What's on that album? Because I don't really like Kanye.
That's that Monsters on there.
Okay.
All of the Lights. It was a vicious project. I like the visuals that go with it. You feel me? That's how I initially absorbed it. Was with.
Do you feel like that's his last good one?
Definitely.
Okay. The rest ones after them was kind of. You like the other ones after this?
Listen. Even this new shit, I can't sonically. I'm not in tune.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Sonically, I'm not.
So
in
that
tune.
must have been a really good album for you guys. My brother says that shit to me. He says that my Dark Twisted Fantasy, like it's like a real good album. And I'm like, I heard it. Is that the one with the Dwelle song in there? I never thought you never wanna show off. Flashy Lights. Is that on there?
Flashing Lights. Nah, Flashing Lights not on that.
It's not on that one? All right, well, that's the
Flashing
last.
Flashing Lights is hard.
That was dope.
That
I
was
like
hard.
that song.
Wow.
I like that song.
Can't tell me nothing was hard.
The beat is hard. I don't think.
Wait till I get my money right.
And like I think that shit. I like the Jeezy part. I like the beat. I do not think that the hook is good. I don't like his voice. I do not like Kanye West's voice. And like you don't have a problem with voice. You don't. You never did. Because I always said that like Sauce Money is dope. I don't like his voice. You used to like Sauce Money. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like. I can't fuck with his voice. Like I think Joe Buttons is dope. I just don't like his voice. I don't like it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I like it's a lot of people that I can't.
So you
really
probably won't like one of my new favorites. I got a new favorite.
Oh,
that's Smoke Dizzy.
Yeah. He's another one that kind of suffers from the voice thing.
He don't have that bassy voice.
Yeah,
he don't have
like a word. He got like I think that's why I think
he got bars. He got bars though.
He got bars. Yes, he do. He
got bars.
He do. That all them little group of people that them J. Cole niggas and the Kendricks, the Smoke Dizzes, they all got bars. You know what I'm saying? But it's just certain people like his voice don't really do it for him.
Voice
do it for you. Yeah, his voice don't do it. And I honestly think if I really think about it, I think like that's my Achilles heel, and I think that's why I pay attention to it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like my rap voice wasn't as strong as yours. Like you and Celine.
You felt like your voice wasn't.
No. That's why I always had to put a lot of bars in my shit. That's why I started singing. That's why I started adding the circus to it. You know what I'm saying? I would say some other shit because I gotta stand out. Because you had a style and a voice. That's hard to beat on a song. I remember I spit the verse of my life and I was playing it for niggas. They ain't really say nothing. And then Celine came on and he did something quick. Some shit I did in the verse 4 other times. And then Celine did it and they like, ooh, straight up because of his voice. It's his voice.
His voice.
You got to do it. He
always definitely got it. Yeah, he got dope.
I remember when you bought that fucking Trouble song. Trouble. Trouble. Like, who the fuck
Yes,
is
sir. Yes, sir. He was a
like,
youngin' too.
my brother.
Yeah, he was a youngin' too at the time. That shit was hard.
It was.
That
yo.
shit was hard.
It
Word.
was. It
Yeah.
was. It
He been
was.
working a long time.
I know.
He been put. He loved that music shit. Yeah, he loved the music shit.
I gave him his flowers, man, because he's talented. He's super talented. Some people I don't want to give up on it because they're like really, really good at it. Like he's really, really good at it. He made good. He
No
can
doubt.
make beats. He could produce, so he can last forever. You know what I'm saying?
He could sell a lot. He could sell
Yes,
a
he
lot of
can.
that material. I've been telling him,
Yeah.
man, you got to start selling them songs.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
Wow.
He just gotta but he got a dope ass voice, yo. He could freestyle too. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
a
could
lot
freestyle.
of everybody you rap with. Like I said, Focus. Focus got a voice. Like, and what I mean by a voice, I mean it's distinctive. You could just tell it. Oh, that's Folk.
That's
He got a style. He got a voice. So he's like he crazy.
He got dope style too. Folk got dope style.
I listened to some shit that we did in Celine room. I found the song I was looking for so hard, and he was like, "I leave your heart without a beat, just to see how good it sounds a cappella. Plot together, piece of me but can't. Off in the ramp, in a higher rank. It's ironic how bathtubs make the cleanest ladies dirty. Ill and willing to do.
He say that unexpected.
So dope, it's like he hanging you like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
What's going to happen? Word.
Sinister minutes to the end of your rap career swiftly. And it's now
Unpredictable bars. You know how with some people you could predict what they gonna say?
All the time. All the time. All the time.
Folk come with that unpredictable shit.
You never know what he
Word.
was.
Word.
He's so dope, yo. I had to he's one I don't want to give up either. He's fucking ridiculous, yo. I was fanboying on that dude last week, yo. I was spitting his whole verses. He's
His bars, word.
He's so like, yeah, he's dope. He's one of my favorite artists, man. He's one of my favorite artists.
That's part one of the episode. I had a good time, man. The part two is even better. We get into his top fives, artists, songs, and everything like that. His favorite verse. Just talking hip hop with this guy that I feel is a legend, in my opinion, because he taught me almost everything I know as far as like making songs and everything. It was a lot of fun. All I want you to do, man, is just keep tuning in. Keep holding yourself accountable like we do on our checklist on Monday. I'll see you guys next week.